Well, hello there, brothers and sisters of WoT Blitz Universe. You're watching WoT Blitz Addict again. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're gonna have another aces from my subscribers. As almost every Sunday, I'm trying my best. So yeah, today we're gonna have 3 medium tanks. 2 games are from my amigo Taste the Nuke, and 1 is from my amigo Martin the Lanch. Aka Rip Martinum, and his T-62A. I had those replays for quite a long time. I wasn't able to put them on my channel, so I decided, because I want to change my phone to some better device, I need to throw them out because simply they gonna waste, so that's not gonna happen. So yeah, today we're gonna watch we're gonna watch T-62A, and we're gonna watch, as I remember correctly, Progetto 46. So kind of used to be and still OP tanks. I mean, Drac is still very good tank. I mean, it's not as broken as it was when it came out, but still very effective tank. It's so fast, it's quite accurate. It can get so many troll bounces even though it doesn't have armor, it seems like it, but you don't even try to HE it from the side. The only way you can HE this tank is from the back and from the front, otherwise you will simply get only splash damage, and that's the main thing. And when you get bounces on this tiny gun mantlet, it's just mean. But yeah, tank is really great, and my amigo plays it really aggressively, and as far as I know, as all the replays I've seen from this tank from him, he plays it like a madman, and that's, I think, that's the way how you should play it. You should play it like a light tank, constantly on the move, just doing your job, just ramming, because you can ram really hard, and you are fast enough to deal with some light tanks, and they can't really outrun you. There's no way they're gonna outrun you. Yeah, the ramming capabilities of this tank are just amazing. I mean, yeah, that's the way it shouldn't be. But it's heavy for its speed, but the power to weight ratio and the track repair, instant track repair, is just epic. Yeah, so this game, as you can see, he's using his drag to best of its abilities, so he just keeps on relocating, keeps on shooting targets, and keeps on bullying those tanks. But still, it's not epically good tank. I mean, with all this power creep, oh, that's a nice ammo rack over there. How you like those? But yeah, it's a great tank overall. I mean, that's the thing you should play if you have chance. I mean, it's not, I paid for this tank like 12k gold because that was the only way to get it basically, but still I wouldn't say it's worth it. It's a great tank, it's a fun tank to play, but still not worth 12k gold. But if you have it and you haven't played it for such time, for a long time, I think you should get it back out from your garage, clear the dust, and just have some fun. Other than that, yeah, don't waste your credits. I mean, it's a fun tank, but you can do same thing in the CDC. You can do same thing in, let's say, German Bulldog. You can do same things in the which tank? Oh, the Black Dog, or any light tank, LTTB, which is really fast. Yeah, so many tanks can be as good as this one. I mean, also the Type 62 preferably. I mean, bigger alpha, nice DPM, incredible heat pen, which you can easily just go chunk through the tier 10 tanks. That's just epic. So yeah, GG to my amigo here. He made it look easy. 5 kills, over 2k damage, Haze Tanker, Top Gun, Radley Walters, Levashito, or whatever you gonna call it, I don't know. And over 1.2k base XP on tier 7. Really great job. And now he's my amigo Rip Martinum, and still he was still Martin the Lanch. So yeah, still great game and great tank. I mean, T-62A, after all those recent buffs, became really a beast. I mean, 7 degrees of gun depression and great mobility, great gun. Oh, you can just go for hours with this tank and just have so fun. It basically made one Object 140 irrelevant in current meta. And I know some people still like to play Object 140, and it's still a great tank, don't get me wrong. I mean, it can still be really effective tank, but it's not as effective as T-62A. And T-62A, even though it has slightly less DPM, it still can bounce more shells, it can be more effective on hilly ground, the turret is stronger. I mean, everything goes for T-62A instead of Object 140. The only thing that Object has is the mobility, slightly better mobility, but that doesn't equal all the privileges of T-62A. And that, I don't know why Wargaming decided to do that, but they simply need to give more mobility to Object 140, or I don't know, they kind of need to balance the Object 140, otherwise it's not gonna be relevant. I mean, why should you even bother getting Object 140? I mean, I have it researched, I haven't bought it, and I won't buy it until it will be the last tier 10 tank. And yeah, that's the thing, you simply don't need it anymore, because before the buff you needed this tank. If you wanted gun depression, you went for the Object 140. It had 1 degrees more of gun depression, and now Object has less gun depression than the Type 62A. I mean, yeah, that's kind of weird for Wargaming to do that, but still, it made T-62A a really good tank in current meta. I mean, it can really hold its own, and with that mobility, with that aim time, with that gun, it's one of the best mediums on tier 10. I mean, I will still go for the E50M. E50M is still better for me from the tech tree, of course, because T22 medium, but still I would say I enjoy E50M more than T22 medium, even though T22 has this incredible armor profile. I found E50M more fun to play. Of course, the more skill you are, and it's not even comparable. I mean, the T22 medium will always win, or mostly win, the game with equal skill players. But yeah, I mean, it's more fun for me to play E50M than the T22 medium. Still, 2 kills, almost 4.5k damage, ace tanker, patrol duty, really great game. And as you can see, over 1.5 base XP, so really good job here. And the last is the Progetto 46 from my amigo, Taste the Nuke again. So the first and the last is from the same player. And this guy will just YOLO in again. And with all this madness, there's really think and quite good thinking over there. I mean, he set a crossfire, he's not risking too much. He's trying to do his best not to lose any HPs and just to rip apart the enemy team, and he will do it really effectively. That's the thing. I mean, Progetto 46 is really strong tank. It's really strong. And for those of you who haven't tried it and you can afford to get it, oh, you should, because for me it's like a way better version of, let's say, Lorraine, way better version of those clippers, because you have auto reloading system. An auto reloading system gives you a chance to simply constantly get those shots off. You have the clip, but as long as you empty your clip, you don't have to wait such a long time as you would need to wait in Lorraine or other auto loading tanks. Because you have the shell really fast back. You have one shell and you can use it as a single shell tank. and it still works. It still works perfectly well. It's really fast. It's same for the Progetto. It's for the Progetto 65. It's same for the standard B. Not so much for the Swedish line for Emils and Kran, because the DPM on those really sucks, and because of that, I mean, those are still good tanks if your enemy if your team is good and you can hold the line for ages. But if your team falls apart, those tanks aren't really spectacular, because with that low DPM you will get ate alive by the enemies. If they push you, you have no chance to survive. And it's slightly better with the Italian line, because of the reload time. The reload time is way better. As you can see, it's constantly reloading those shells with 4.5 seconds, something like that, which is really great. And even though the T-54 has great DPM, look at this, he's using only the last shell remaining, and still maybe he wouldn't out DPM the T-54 with the last shell, but still, if he manages to reload like this, he still has one more, and this poor T-54 has no chance to win this duel. He had some help, that's true, and that's the thing about this tank. I mean, it's a sneaky bugger and it's really fast for a tank, and he thought it's already over, but nope, there's one more. Just look at the top. Yes, there's one more, and he's gonna go for it. I don't think he got the kill, I'm not sure of that, but yeah, still he has a lot of hit points, and if you're a sneaky player, then you will really do great in the Progetto. With all those things you have on it, I mean, the mobility, you don't have armor, but you have nice gun depression, you have really good DPM, you have auto reloader, you have everything. I mean, it's too good for you. It's seriously, it's too good. Even though I like it, I like the tank and I really do well in it. It's a great tank. If you have a chance to get this tank, you should get it, because yeah, why not try to get the tank that will make you win more games. And that's basically all for this episode, boys and girls. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you like my content, please consider subscribing to my channel, because I'm still on my 500 subs quest and we're getting closer and closer. If you want to talk with me, join my Discord, the link is in the description below, same as my Facebook profile. Take care, bye bye, and catch you all on the battlefield.